4-month-old baby Kate is missing and presumed dead. Her father, Sean Phillips, who had driven off with her and was found with her baby clothes in his pocket, has already been found guilty of unlawful imprisonment and sentenced to 10 to 15 years.
This is a tragic case. It just makes you sick.
Things are about to get a lot worse for Phillips. 1 year later, he is charged with murder.
We have evidence that we are convinced will prove, beyond a reasonable doubt, that Sean Phillips murdered his own daughter.
At a probable cause hearing, baby Kate's heartbroken mother, Ariel Cortland, recounts how she learned Kate was missing.
I asked where Kate was at and if I could come and get her. And he said no, because Kate wasn't there, and I didn't know where she was at.
The courtroom had heard from Ariel. Now they'd hear from Phillips in a bombshell piece of new evidence. A second letter. In it, a confession?
In that letter, did he give you a version of events that had happened to Catherine on that day?
Yes.
Phillips wrote he accidentally killed Kate while yanking her car seat out of the back of the car, claiming he thought Ariel had already taken the girl out of her car seat and into the house. When Ariel's cell phone, which was stuck behind the car seat, wouldn't stop ringing, he wrote, "I grabbed it at the top and ripped it out as hard as I could. She was thrown from it. I didn't know. I'm so sorry. Held her for a long time. Seemed forever." Then Phillips wrote he left baby Kate in a peaceful place. A fellow inmate of Phillips also testified to a conversation they had behind bars.
He said he picked the baby up and got rid of the baby.
Did you ask him what he meant when he said he got rid of the baby?
Yeah. He said, well, I can't be charged because they won't find the baby.
There's no blood, no physical evidence, no body. There's been no direct evidence that there was a death.
The letters Phillips allegedly wrote to Ariel were key to the prosecution's case, including the one in which he said Kate was in a peaceful place. Phillips' mother, Kimberly, was questioned about that peaceful place.
Did you follow up with your son as to where the peaceful place was that he had left Catherine?
On a personal visit with him, yes. Did he tell me anything? No.
Sean Phillips never took the stand in his own defense. Then a twist which surprised many. Judge Wadle threw out the possibility of a first-degree murder conviction.
The judge says there's simply not enough evidence for a jury to decide if Sean Phillips committed premeditated murder.
After more than 3 weeks of testimony and 3 days of deliberations,
would you read your verdict, please?
the long-awaited verdict is in.
Guilty of the murder in second degree.
Sean Phillips, guilty of killing his own daughter, baby Kate. He had no reaction as he left the courtroom.
Mr. Phillips, do you have anything to say about the verdict?
Others didn't stay silent.
Now's the time for Mr. Phillips to explain exactly where Catherine is. There's absolutely no reason in the world to keep that secret.
Can you tell us where the baby is?
Just weeks ago, Phillips was back in court for his sentencing, the secret still locked away. The suggested guidelines were 15 to 25 years. The prosecution would make a case for exceeding that.
He didn't want the responsibility of another child, and he made a decision to eliminate the life of a human being. I would ask the court for 40 to 75 years.
The defense argued 15 to 25 years.
We have a young individual that when he does get out of prison, that he can be a productive member of society, and that he can be rehabilitated. And I think that a sentence within those guidelines is appropriate.
But it would be the judge who surprised people the most.
I have watched you here, and the one thing I do find, and I do believe about you, Mr. Phillips, is that you're not an evil person.
Then the long-anticipated sentence.
I order that you serve a term of 19 years to 45 years.
So Sean Phillips' fate is decided. With credit for time served, he'll be eligible for parole in 16 years. But many still hope that Phillips will one day lead them to baby Kate, lead them to that peaceful place.
Will you ever reveal where baby Kate is?
With a 3-year credit for time served, Phillips will spend at least the next 16 years behind bars. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think the judge gave Phillips too light a sentence? Tell us what you think on our Facebook page. I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.